To see my response like 2 seconds later, like, no, Brian, 4 seconds. I was.
Oh boy. Nothing like coming into a warm one. How you doing, Joe? Hi, everybody who will see this now or later. Welcome to what might be a clown show on my end.
No, just a clown show. It's
so okay. Yeah. I was panicking to Joe a little bit because I pressed the let's show people a pretty 2-minute timer button, and then both my face and your face went.
Yeah.
And then I thought, oh no. And then a spinny beach ball of death. But then it was like, okay, it's now counting down. And I think we're okay. I don't know.
And the counter started over for me. That's what's weird. Is it like it did like a reset on the counter?
Okay. Well, all right. Well, with that small heart attack out of the way, welcome to, let's see, what are we doing? Oh, there it is in the lower left. We're looking to hack Ninja Hacker Academy again for the third chapter, right?
Third chapter, sure.
Series. And I'm gonna let me put up my visual just because right before we went live, I was saying to you that I can't really remember where we were at. I've been doing so we've been doing this over at 7minsec.club. We've been picking away at this like 20 minutes at a time. I think I ended up doing like an 8-part series on it.
Yeah.
And then time traveling, because I'm doing that like on Tuesdays, and then you and I get together and we're kind of like doing like an hour deep dive. And I had to try to figure out where the heck are we? Because with Ninja Hacker Academy, unlike Game of Active Directory or some of the other kind of CTF lab environments, Ninja Hacker Academy starts you a little bit in the blind and just says, deploy this lab. Here's your student workstation. Here's a target to start on. Ready, set, go. So it doesn't give you a pretty map. It doesn't like show you how these things are connected. So this little visual here, just for the start of the slideshow, helps me kind of remember where we were at. And I think I don't have good visuals to do little squigglies and little pointies. But the lab, if I recall and check my work on this, when you start Ninja Hacker Academy, they tell you go after SQL, see what you can figure out. We found a SQL injection on this guy that eventually led to getting a high level shell, mimikatzing, dumping all the information, getting the machine hash for SQL. And then we ran Bloodhound with that and found that we had too much permission on the computer's OU. So right at the end of part 2, I think we did a DACL edit and said, hey, on this OU, give us kind of like write permission all the way down. In other words, anything inside of computers, give us like full write access to it all. And so then I think this time, here's the angle we're coming at today. We've got the SQL account and the hash. We've got generic all. We want to get our dirty mitts on the web box. Is that
sounds about right? Yep.
Sounds about right. Okay. Yep. Okay, that's what we'll do. I'll jump into that real shortly. I've got I was about to panic and chat with you again because I was having that issue. I think did I have with you where all of a sudden within Proxmox KVM, no typey.
Yeah, and you were like, maybe if I just click off and click on, maybe if I do this. So I don't think you ever 100% decided how to fix it, but
well, right now I was reminded of the fix. If I noticed that if I opened up terminal, I could typey all day, but Firefox for some reason dead. But I just close Firefox, open it back up, and then I can type in it. So we can take a look at Bloodhound and kind of see where we're at, verify the attack path we want to go after. I just want to mention it's sort of a not quite ready to have shameless self-promotion, but we're super duper close on Goad flavored Light Pen Test Light, which is our 3-day training pen test training class, hands-on, where you get a Kali VM and together we attack an environment that is very much full of real-world Active Directory vulnerabilities. It's like super close. The beta testers have absolutely raked it through the coals and given me, I think we're like on 200 issues or something on the GitHub repo. That's where they, and a lot of them were typos, but I mean, it was a lot. There were some very sharp-eyed people where I'm just like, what like, yeah, there's a single tick missing in a nest of 80 ticks. And it's like, how do you even see that?
Right.
So they got that all pretty much ironed out. I was all but ready to kind of put the course up, like 7 seats. I can fit a little bit more for live students. I was ready to put that up on Eventbrite like I've done before. And then the course stack people were like, hey, we can help kind of streamline the whole sign up so you don't have like Slack plus Eventbrite plus 4 other things. And so I'm talking to them tomorrow because I think behind the scenes they can push it all through course stack. So you could go there, sign up, see your curriculum, get the creds you need to get in the lab. But I just thought as a true shameless self-promotion to get more people just signed up for the newsletter where we send out periodic security stuff. I'll make the first like, hey, tickets are available. I'll do that through the newsletter here, which is like once a week, most, maybe twice a week, does something come out. So we're not gonna, spam you B2B mobility, AI security services or any of that. So,
right.
Unless you want that. I don't know if you're a fan.
Maybe.
But yeah. So that's it. That's all I've got. Anything you want to mention, Joe? Anything you want to shamelessly?
No, other than just shame. I no longer have access to an email where I signed up for the club. So I've been missing some of the club. And been trying to go back and catch a couple of them. But clarify something for me.
Yes.
The club videos, are they always on YouTube or no?
They're not. I think maybe I'll trickle them up there eventually, but I thought this is kind of like
I was looking earlier today and I'm like, why can't I find most of the club videos? Because I wanted to try and do some cramming on what you've been doing on club because I haven't resubscribed yet. So shame on me. I will go resubscribe right now. Here, watch me do it.
French. Yeah, let's wait. Let's not continue.
Everybody wait.
Everybody wait. Yeah. And the other thing you could also do is you see there's like the no thanks button. So if you just want to visit periodically and be like, did they post about the class? I want to take it. You could do that. But if you want to get the email like the minute it's available, then you can do that. I am thinking once we're done and we've fully explored and got to the end of NHA, I do think it'd be fun, maybe live through 7MinSec Club or YouTube. I thought maybe just do the, mistakes and typos and all, just schedule a live thing and go through it in its entirety. And maybe
Okay.
I personally am not a big fan of watching people stumble through hacking things, even though in real life, that's all I'm doing is like, well, why didn't that command work? NTL relay has an N in it, not an M. But then again, I've talked with you about this. I look on Twitch and it's like, they're watching somebody, bang around and learn Proxmox. And it's like, okay, let's see. 800 people are watching. I'm like, okay, there's an appetite for this. I'm an old man. I need to maybe just be a dog that can learn new tricks. You know what I mean? So
I'm with you. Yeah, I'm shocked at how many people watch live streams for hours and hours and hours. And I think, much like we're doing now, I think a lot of it is the direct interaction and the answering questions real time and the interacting with people. And so once people have like identify with a certain individual, then they're like, I want to talk to them and watch them with their process and interact with them. And yeah,
that part I totally understand. I think there's just that imposter syndrome a little bit of just
wanting to have everything just dialed in, especially Brian. I mean, I know your presentations that you do are just so dialed in. Like,
I try to have like at least some semblance of framework. So the idea of being like
just off the cuff and
like
we're just gonna see what happens. Wait 15 minutes while I go to this website and research this topic that I should know, but I have forgot.
Or you're kind of a lead part in a play and you've read the script and you've maybe spent a couple hours learning the lines. That's what I feel like it would be like for this. Like I kind of know where we're going, but I definitely don't know it off book. So it would be like a lot of like, what do we do when we only have this permission to that permission? But okay, so let's see if I can get that moved. And then let's bring over, oops, how about I do?
No Tahoe yet. So you're so far in the thick of things that you're like, I'm not upgrading yet because I don't need anything to break.
Boy, do I get nagged, but I'm always slow in the Mac stuff because
you've been burned too much.
One third party app will not work, and then I'll go to their website and they'll be like, yeah, we told you definitely should not have upgraded if you wanted this to work. We're for some reason way behind, but yeah. Okay, so let's see. Oh, I know. I closed my Kali box because I was freaking out that nothing was.
I can't type. I can't type.
I can't type it. Hard to bloodhound when you can't type. Okay, let's just blow this up nice and big. Okay, so I think I got a fresh. I think I got our bloodhound collection. Okay, nope, we don't need to do that. Nope.
I said no. I said no.
Yeah, I really. Oh, great. Now is the. Oh, we're back to. Yep. Can you hear it?
Yeah.
Okay. So take 3. Dee-da-dee-dee-dee. I don't know. Maybe I need to update packages for like the Qimu agent or whatever that is.
I don't know.
Okay, but here we go. Here's SQL. We have the machine hash for that. Let's take a look now at our outbound object control. And yeah, there we go. Okay, so I think when we first did the Bloodhound run, imagine that web is not here. Imagine this branch is not here. We found, we have generic all to computers.
Yes.
So
it's all coming back now.
I think I'm getting it. Right at the end of episode 2, we did DACL edit to give ourselves inherited trickle down permission, which now opens us up where we've got generic all to the web box. So let's take a look. I mean, this is, again, I think about, imposter syndrome comes in because, maybe if you're a real pen tester, you look at generic all, you know exactly what to do and exactly the tools and the command line to do it. But I don't know it by heart. So I look at like, all right, well, what does Bloodhound tell me? It says, hey, well, what you can do is you could add a computer to the environment like so, and then set up delegation so that your new ghost machine has too much permission or delegation permissions on, in this case, Webbox, right?
I think you do pretty good, by the way, Brian, at remembering switches and stuff. I really have, and I think this may be a bad thing, but all of my commands, I keep them in my running command list, kind of like B Patty Rocks, shameless plug for you. But
yeah.
Yep. I just don't want to remember them anymore. I'm like, there's too many. I can't possibly remember the switches. So I do so much copying and pasting now from a command perspective. So I
do too. And yeah, you're right. Shameless plug. We're going to go there because you just made me think, if we're going to add a computer, do I have add computer context? I do.
I use BPatty a lot.
Good. Well, I'm glad. I mean, it is one of those things, right? Like some of the things we develop, I just think like, well, selfishly, I'm only using this, but it's like I go and look. I'm there all the time.
Yeah.
Just because I guess I know where the documents are, but I'll never remember this off the top. Sometimes it's tac DCIP. Sometimes it's just
that's what I mean. And I just get frustrated with myself. Like, is this double tac? Is it single tac? Is it? Why don't I just copy and paste and save myself the trouble?
Oh, yep, 100%. And I'm going to speaking of copy and pasting, we're going to see if this is right. Oh, let me think. Okay, I just had a little bit of a freak out. We'll see. What the hey? Let me get into this. Get into the Kali box just via SSH so I can do pretty pasting.
Yeah.
I know that after our last episode, I reverted the environment, which may mean that the SQL machine hash has changed, which means I'd have to that. But also, I think I redumped the hash so that it's correct.
Okay.
I guess we'll find out. Okay, let me just get tail scaled in, and for some reason that tail scale is doing I'm not really sure what you want me to do here, which of course happens right now. Oh, there we go. It tailed, I think. Let me try. Okay, and we're in. Hold on one second. How about, I got to make this a little small. Let's make this a little big. Try not to stomp on our visual. Okay, I think we're okay, right? It's not great, but it's not terrible. Let me
I think it's fine.
let me just do this for my own. And I don't know if we need the lower third. Personally, I kind of like when I see random stuff, a link to random stuff, and I pop it open. I kind of like to know, oh, what are they doing? Oh, okay, this interests me, or it doesn't. So, okay, here we go. So, well, I guess we'll see if this works. Here is following the guidance that we just saw on Bloodhound. I am gonna do the following. I'm gonna. This is their syntax, right? Their flags, but just with context specific stuff plugged in. So I'm going to add a computer to the environment. So our what has to be in place, Joe, for me to be able to add a random computer object called Ghosty?
You need that DACL over the OU.
Yeah. Oh, I was thinking machine account quota. Like I'm
Oh,
using
sorry. Yeah.
computer. Yeah, I'm
The
using
next phase of it. Yeah. You have to have the ability to add machine accounts. And by default, it's 10. So
Yep. And
for every user, which is, again, a Microsoft gift that just keeps on giving for pen testers.
I remember, actually I don't remember the person's name, but years ago when I heard about that machine account quota value, I never told this person that, but I went away from their security presentation going, man, they do not know Active Directory very well because there's no way that's true. And I was giggling with my
Really?
colleagues, and then we went and looked into it and we're like, holy
It is
cow.
true. Every user can add a computer. That doesn't make any sense at all.
And 10. I mean, again,
And
it's
10,
like,
yeah.
I mean, I don't know if they've got their personal machine, their work machine. That's 2. Let's just make it 10.
Yeah,
too much.
There's probably a debate where like we'll just put 10 as a placeholder, but we probably only need like 1 or 2, and then they just never got back to it.
Yeah, right.
Jack in the shop, by the way, is asking who are we hacking today? So Jack
I just saw that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Hello, Jack in the shop. If you didn't see the beginning, we're hacking Ninja Hacker Academy, which is a wonderful little lab in CTF that you can download to some hardware for free. Did you say, Joe? Did you say you had implemented some stuff? Some home
Yeah. So well, this is why I've been using BPAD quite a bit, and I can't remember if you did, if just on Tools Day you were talking about Ludus. I know on the podcast and like all of the different places where you do whatever podcasting videos, you've talked about it, but I don't think you've had like a comprehensive. I know you're using like the Hetzner servers and then Ludus and then Goad and all of like, so you have that on BPatty, which is fantastic, by the way. And so I was using it 2 different places. I have a Nook like you have, and I was curious how much of the lab I could deploy on the Nook. I get all Goad deployed on Nook with 32 gigs of RAM on it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and it's usable now. It's full Goad, but not Goad SCCM, and the additional Windows 11 workstation and the Kali box, and it runs okay for a home lab. I have a much more beefy lab at the alternate office location, but I've been going through all of the fighting with Ludus because of my stupidity, right? It's not Ludus's fault. It's like, when you look at like BPatty and some of the other deployment guides, there's some context missing, like just do this command. And so I'm at the phase right now where I'm trying to understand, I want to customize it a little bit to add certain agents and things like that to the templates. And most of like the Ludus guide, and I think this is what you run into, right, with some of your customization. Ludus is kind of like deploy Goad, you're done. There is no here's how to monkey with Ansible, and here's how to monkey with the templates in Proxmox, and so I'm kind of hoping that you'll do me a favor and have here's how to set up the lab, and here's the gotchas, and here's what's, especially the kind of here's what's happening in the background. I don't want to digress too much, but again, you're taking a Debian box. Ludus is going to take it over, install Proxmox, turn it into a Proxmox box. Then, Ludus is going to allow you to add lab, blah, blah, blah. Like, here's all of the things that are happening in the background when you're entering these, handful of commands to get it going. So That's
Yeah.
what
Yep. No, that has been something as I've been talking about that in sort of piecemeal in the podcast. There have been some requests of like, could you pick something like Hetzner and just, and it's fine. They're asking like, could you just like rent a server for a month, but just go from bare metal install to up and working
yeah.
go? Because like you said, they run into little snafus. And I admit that it is some dark magic to me. Some of the like, once you get Ludus on there and it's like, well, I'll take over networking and I'll put in this Debian router VM and like how
Right.
to get that all working. That was really quite a feat I had to go through on our training lab side to like sort of set up an entry point of Guacamole so that people could hit that landing page, but then forward and NAT.
Yeah, see,
over.
and that's why I was like, wait, why are you running guacamole too? I mean, I get it, but you're also giving everybody Kali VM. So yeah, I mean, I just have a lot of questions about why you ended up with the configuration you did.
Yeah.
But anyways, I don't want to digress
Yeah.
too much.
No, it's all good. And I'm and this wouldn't be a fit for a home lab, but that's another reason I'm interested to talk to the course stack folks, because they were kind of like, I wrote them an email about what I had set up so far, and they're just like, well, we want to talk to you because we think we can do all that for you and basically put it in a, well, I'm not sure if they're saying they could replicate what I already have set up for students, but I am interested in a long term, like having a self-paced like pen test like
Right, right.
class. You
Yep.
can just sign up. I'm not there, right? Or we're not there, but the student can just follow the videos. They have their own instance that only they are picking on,
Right.
and they can kind of spin it up and down at scale. So we'll see about that. But yeah, so far I cheat when it comes to the customation of any of that, the deployment Ansible stuff. Like for the students in the lab, one of the exercises is they're all going to attack a vulnerable GPO, but I don't want them to all to attack the same one because that's going
Right.
to be chaos. So I just was trying to build in a Ansible pipeline or playbook to like copy the vulnerable wallpaper like 6 or 7 times,
Right.
one for each student, and then kind of assign permissions. That is very simple. I'm sure it's just, me that wasn't getting it to work, but I was just like, or I could just go with the vanilla install, and then anytime I spin that up, I remote into the DC and I run one PowerShell script. And so I
Right.
was kind of doing the, 20 hours
Opposite
a
of
week.
automation. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can. Yep. Yeah.
But for me, it would be 20
Nope.
hours of futzing around.
Exactly.
And
Yep.
got it. And then I could be like, or I can just be up and running in about 4 extra minutes of manual work. I mean, it defeats the automation lover in me.
Exactly. But
I'll concede. You know
Yep.
what I mean? So, okay.
Jack's saying
So,
too that he runs his HP DLP 160 Gen 9 16
Oh.
core. So yeah, he said old, but it works.
yeah.
That's a great thing about virtualization is that it likes disk and it likes memory. It's not as concerned about CPU, so older servers
Yeah.
are just fine.
Yeah, and most of the time, especially like in Goat, I mean, the Windows side of those of that house is for the most part just sitting there,
Yeah.
So I feel like it doesn't need. It's not like you're just trashing the disk with some high IO, activities. But yeah, I assume probably if you got away with 32 gigs of RAM, I'm thinking. I guess I never really looked, but they probably just do really lean Windows VMs. Is it like 4 gig of RAM?
Yes.
Probably?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, that's not bad. Not bad. All right. So let's see. Yeah, so we're assuming, and I kind of know the end of this story, that MAQ machine account quota is set to not 0. So us being able to add a new computer object called Ghosty should work. The only thing I'm concerned about is I'm not sure if this is the current hash for SQL, but we're going to find out right this second. And then here's the other part that always helps. Get into a terminal, whether that be Exegol or just get to where this command is. Yeah. And I think I've got, there we go. Let me just clear this off again. Let's try that guy. Oh, good. I was panicking, going, okay, we're gonna have to repone SQL with SQL rejection and then set up Sliver and all this stuff. But we got it. Okay, we've successfully added machine account Ghosty with a password of super secure, password 123. All right. Now going back to just this other. Oh, please don't fail me now.
Wake up.
Wake up, you. Now watch probably. Well, I don't know if I'll need keys. But they say, okay, first step, add a computer. Now we need to configure the target object so that the attacker controlled computer can delegate to it. And then here is a command syntax for that. So we're going to delegate from attacker system, delegate to target computer, which will be web.
Yep.
And then
so you're going to use the ghosty computer that you added.
Yep.
Object.
Delegate from that to the victim.
To the
I think to save a lot of oh good, I do have it. Oh, this was okay. I feel like a little bit more prepared for the homework than I thought I would be going into this. Okay, so there's that syntax again. RBCD from ghosty, which we just added, delegate to web, which we want to have our dirty claws controlling. We need to feed a DC. Action is right. There's our credential. Let me see. Did I copy the right hash? Where is that? Yeah. I think that looks correct. Let's try. Blink. Love to see that. Okay. Delegation rights modified successfully. We, Ghosty, now on web. All right. That's great news. Let's just check. Should be, I think, down to the final step. Okay. And I don't know how to zoom. This. Oh, that's not the worst. Okay. Finally, we can get a service ticket. We want to pretend to be admin for, and get ST will work for that. Okay, get ST. We could do the SIF service. For some reason this get ST confuses me sometimes, because what I'll typically do on a pen test, I kind of like to not request SIFs, but request I mean, it's for Windows PowerShell remoting, the WinRM.
WinRM. Yeah, I think, were you just talking about that on the podcast? Honestly, I watch so much of your stuff that I can't keep straight. Is this a live stream? Was this a podcast? Was this weird? Was this me and Brian just talking? But yeah.
Yeah. And in my head, I was like, well, and the reason I did that is because requesting SIFs and then doing things like secrets dump, or even sometimes just SMB enumeration using our impersonated service ticket, sometimes that's caused EDR to lose its mind and block things and interrupt business. And I don't want that, but I have pretty good luck with
WinRM. Yeah, the cat and mouse game just continues, right? The EDR vendors are getting better at detecting some of these things that were harder to detect.
Yeah.
So yeah, they up their game, we up ours.
Yeah. And then I think it was just from a recent test, I was chatting about this with some people in Slack, and they said, well, why not instead request instead of SIFs or WS man, I think is what you have to specify here if you want WinRM impersonation. But they said use host, specify host there, and then my understanding is that is a bit of a Swiss Army knife. Like, it could be used for SIFs and WinRM. Really? So I think I think maybe
did you use that?
I think I did on that test, but
really okay. I don't think I've heard of that before. So
well, you know what, we could certainly give it a try. So we'll pick what we want to impersonate against the victim, and we're going to impersonate some high level user. So maybe I'll just pick administrator, and then we will specify the cred that we used to set up. In our case, Ghosty, right? Yeah. With the password. So let's see. I think I've got that, and I do. Yeah. What the heck? I'll paste it, but I'll go back here and try real quick. I'll just put when I think I might be missing. Oh no, I do have password 123. I see. We're escaping the
exclamation. Yeah.
Okay, so let me try it. Why the heck not? Let's go
host.
Yeah. Okay, we're going to impersonate the domain administrator. There's where our DC is. Here's the object we added to the domain. Let us see if that cooks. Maybe here's a ticket expired. Okay. Oh, Oh, wait a minute. Did I miss something? Ghosty password 123. No, I think that should be okay. Well,
Is it
hold
just
on.
the host? Well, yeah, switch it and see if it.
Yeah. Oops. Let's do this. Is it ticket expired? Well,
Generate it again. Maybe did we talk too long?
See, am I missing a step here? Ticket expired. Administrator. That academy.ninja.land. There's the DC, blah, 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 using the ghosty credentials. Okay, hold on a second. No, that's what I had. To impersonate SIFs, yeah. Oh, okay, now let me make sure I don't have any sort of time sync thing. No, it's 1:34 here. Hold on, I'm gonna check the
Oh yes, I forget about the fun time.
yeah. Oh, and on
14:35.
14:35. Yeah, I'm gonna double check that on our.
It is. What time is it?
I don't remember running into this here, but on the Goad environment, gosh, what do we do? We finally had to install. The students figured out you had to install NTP date package or something and sync it up with the DC. The way it came for Goad out of the box was like set to Eastern time zone, but also like not recognizing what is it, daylight savings or one of those? So like it always stays
an hour off.
Yeah, and I whatever it was, we're like in that time, and so it was just causing the Kali VMs and the DC to just continually be out of sync. So we finally, I think, exercised those demons. But no, that's what it says. It is on DCAC. So yeah, on my notes, it just shows like, yep, screenshot, we got it.
But you're at 13:33, right? And the machines are at 14. That's weird. Eastern. Well, it's showing in Eastern. That's what I don't. You see how the time, like on the box, is 14:30, but in your command line, it's showing 13:30, but it's Eastern. So.
Yeah. Oh, you mean.
Yeah, and you see, like, if you're back on the command September 18th, 2025, 1360. But then if you pull that Kali instance back up, it's showing the clock on it is 14. You can just see up there next to the clock, it's at 14:36.
Oh, okay. Let me see. What about at regular? As for that. 2:36 there. The other thing, let's see. Did we do the fake time stuff? Oh, maybe we did. It's in the history. Maybe we did do the fake because that's DCAC is that, right? 10.7 at 10:31. Let's try that. Oh, I think you're onto something. Look at that time jump.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's try one more time. What the?
Do you have to export the ticket again, the first one?
Did I even? Oh, wait a minute. I'm confusing myself now. 16th. Did I request? Did I do a get TGT? Oh man, I am
get ST.
Yeah, but I never got it.
Oh.
Okay. Well, going to check the other place with notes. I feel like I am missing. I feel like I am missing a step here. But we did. Okay, let me go. I got this other very sloppy but screenshot heavy note. I'm just going to check here real quick because we did the sequel. Yes. Then we did the thing. Then we did the DACL edit. And then we did that. Okay. So we did a write through there. Okay. Yes. We had the generic call. We can now do RBCD, right? We were doing from SQL to web. We added a computer. That's all done. And then delegate from Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, do it one more time right there. Get service ticket.
Yeah, and I'm
It'll
just going to double check
regenerate.
with this other.
Okay.
Yeah, Web Academy Ninja. Personate. And we did the DC AC. Okay. And our credential. Whoops. Are you still there? Oh, it just went super quiet.
Me? Oh, I muted. Are you still hearing that weird background music?
It was a little bit loud when we first started, but it's okay.
Okay.
It's okay now. Okay, I just want to look at one other write-up that helped with stuff. Okay, yeah, that. Yeah, ticket expired. I'm not sure why. This would be good practice if I ever do the full thing live.
Yeah.
Googling ticket expired. User tries to use an expired ticket, but is it okay. What am I doing wrong? Because Ghosty has the permission. Do I have a, let me see. Do I have a get TGT? Dude, but that's not, but the sequel ticket is not part of this. Oh no, clock skew too great. Okay, hold on. Academy.ninja. That is dot. Warning, time of day goes back. Taking countermeasures. What in the world? Okay, hold on 1 second. I'm not like triple wrapped in a, oh, I did exit twice and now I'm
still back in the workspace.
1440. Yeah.
Look, there's two of them. What?
Yeah, clock skew. Still thinks the clock skew is too great. Okay, exit.
That's super weird though. Now you're, oh, is that, oh, that's your machine at 139. Okay.
Yeah. Get TGT. Clock skew too great. Okay. And that's that. You know what I might do? Let me just see if what I might do just to see if it helps. I'm gonna apply the fix that worked in our lab
with the NTP.
Yeah. Yep. Just because it was great. It was very much a crowdsourced effort.
And then you're going to add this to the Ansible play script book, right?
So just fix the yeah. Just
now it'll be a PowerShell command.
Yeah. Confirmed this works last week. Okay, so we went about it this way. We went, well, let's see. Let me get out of that. Let me get out of that. Is this just regular? Yeah, we did sudo apt LNTP date. Yes. Oh, there we go. Okay, that's right. The second date. But I mean, this is real pen testing, right? The tools don't work. I can't tell you how many times I've had to install different forks of Impacket because I broke, man in the middle 6 with like the factory stock Python. Okay, we did that, and then let's say this was again. Oh, that's right. So I'm outside of it's okay. I make absolute sure I sync up correctly with it. Okay, so then we did sudo ntp date here.
Use the DC.
Okay.
Stepped. Is that what it said?
Okay, now interesting. Yeah. So now it. Oh yeah. Sorry. What did that say? Stepped by
3600. Whatever that.
Quite a bit. Quite a bit. It looks like. Okay. Let me just try to get TGT. Oh, okay. All right. Hold on. Let's just do, because right? I mean, I know I'm underslept and over mint hot cocoa, but this we're not using. We're not using this. We did use it earlier to I think do something else with SQL, but we've already done the delegation part. So I think this is just saying I'd like to use my Ghosty cred to request a service ticket for
Right.
administrator. So
Yep.
I think this should.
So we should need to get TGT. Yep. So
Yeah. Okay. Joe,
it's time.
we're cook. Yeah. Thank you. Good night. All right. That's more like it. Okay. So we had this would be, I mean, if this wouldn't attract 1 million Twitch streamers, I don't know what would. Wrestling with time sync issues and stuff. I'll say I mean, it's been a little bit, but not very often. Like on a pen test have I run into this, but likely because of, my box. So, it'll pick up an NTP and be like, oh, I'm now in Eastern time zone, and I'll kind of adjust. And but I think good to know, because like you said, this needs to be, I need to put this in BPatty for sure. Just because I would imagine if you're using just stock Goat install like I imagine you'd run into some of this.
I would think so. I'm surprised. Well, maybe we just haven't looked. Maybe people are putting issues in and saying, hey, by the way, here's how to fix it. So.
Yep. Okay. Okay. Now, just to kind of follow the here. Okay, we did that. Okay, now this can be used with pass the ticket and could grant access to the file system of target computer. All right. So I think the way I went about that was, let's export. Let's use the ticket. So that is administrator at CIFS web, blah, 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 blah. Good. Okay. And then I think what I did, let's see. We could just, now probably not going to work on a real pen test, but what we could do is go right for the jugular. We could do a secrets dump administrator at web.academy.ninja. We'll pass through the ticket that we got, because it has the superpowers of domain administrator, right? And we're not going to ask for a password. And secret stuff. Oh, what did I put? Whoops.
Ninja dot. Yep.
Oh, what is this? Oh, Academy.ninja.
.lan. Yeah.
Thank you. Okay.
Yep.
Let's see. I think it might rain like manna from heaven.
EDR is going crazy, but
ADR is losing its mind right now.
There's no EDR in NHL.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. I think, or I wonder, I can't remember if stock Defender, if it's just on. Actually, I could, you know what? Let me just.
I thought NHL did have Defender turned on. Wasn't that the difference between Goat and NHL?
I think you're correct. Let me look at, that was web, right? Look real quick at the console and see. Yeah, I think on Goat it is selectively off a few places, so you can have a little bit easier time like putting icky stuff on disk. Whoops, that's SQL. That's another thing. It's minor complaint. I should not complain about any of these awesome labs, but when they load into your Proxmox console, at least on my end, they're just called like NHA SRV02. It's like, well, that doesn't mean anything to me. What's
well, that's the kind of stuff I was talking about, where I was trying to go through and modify some of the config files to give them unique names, and the configs are kind of all over the place. And it's me, Brian, not you, is that I don't understand which is the right config file, and some of that's not well documented. And I'm sure smart people have figured it out, so I just need to go searching.
But doesn't it make you, so you could empathize a little bit? It like sort of makes you feel like, do I know how to computer?
Yeah, exactly. I have done this before, right?
Right.
Asking yourself.
Yeah. But this said Defender was on and alive, and it did not mind.
Interesting.
Having a secret stump. So
maybe we confused it with the time. Maybe that's the trick. Confuse EDR by swapping the time back and forth. It's like, wait, what day is it? I was trying to sleep. What happened?
Yeah. This secret dump I just did actually happens in the future. So you don't need to worry about it right now.
Nothing for you here to see.
Correct. Yeah. Okay, awesome. So we have now, a local admin credential, presumably to web. We've got let's see. Yeah, the machine account credential. That is awesome. So I think then let's see. Oh, this will probably work out pretty good. We got another box under our belt. I mean, we have a few ways to own
Yeah.
this. But I think our next interesting thing, let me check my notes. I think would be to re-bloodhound with the web box credential to then understand, okay, what do we have from here? Although, you know what? Since let's just see by chance if already, if I please work keyboard. Oh, it did. Maybe it'll just tell us if web has some interesting built-in permissions, and maybe there's a chance we go just a little bit further with our attack, but I know we're running low on precious time. Okay, outbound object control, nothing. Okay. Let me see here. We did run the secrets. Now, where I don't no, that is the LSA stuff. I get I'll tell you what, I get confused easy when I was on a pen test where I had local admin and I was sitting there as with WinRM local admin account, backdoor account, and Bloodhound was like, hey, there's a user that has a high privilege user that has a session, and I was trying to grab the TGT and wouldn't go, and it wouldn't go. And it's because I misidentified that. No, it wasn't a domain admin logged in with an interactive session. It was just a single process running on that box that was configured as a service.
Yeah, you just talked about that on your Tales of Contest footage. So I'm sure by the time you actually release the podcast too, and when you actually did it, because the lag that you're like, when was that?
Oh yeah, I couldn't tell you if that was last week or 3 weeks ago. I mean, I think it's between 1 and 3. It was probably pretty recent, but I get confused sometimes about like, oh yeah, what's in LSA? Like, what can I get with secrets dump versus something else? But so I was thinking because I do have Sliver up and running here, but I think with secrets dump, yeah, we get LSA. I'm actually a little bit not remembering what the next
step is.
What the next step is? Yeah, because yeah, we have the web box. We dumped the secrets in my own notebook. I show that that I got like a Sliver shell going on there, and then did Mimikatz. But is that? Yeah, does that get us anything? It seems to in my note. What I was looking for in my saw in my notes is that a very important account named Frank was going to be in here. But
already logged in.
But I would have thought, well, maybe if he's got a session. Well, you know what? Here's what I'll do. Because we've just got a few minutes. Let me see if I can at least get that low privilege shell going. Let me check my local host. Okay, I do have an obfuscated exe that runs and connects, tells the system call back to our Sliver server. So let me do this. Let me take the local admin account cache. I think this will work. This I don't have fully written out, but let's do SMB. Let's see. Can I resolve? Whoops. Can I resolve just with the name web? I can. Okay, we're going to do an SMB connection to web. We're going to connect as administrator, and we're going to provide a hash. We will specify local authentication, so it doesn't try to use domain admin account. I am gonna, I think it's 2 ticks. Put file.
Oh yeah.
Of shell cooked. There we go. And then I think it might be. I have to do it like that. Shell cooked. Cooked mean it's been through macro pack and shell code pack, so it's nice and fried to a scrambled egg consistency, so that you don't know what it is. Let me see if that works. Object name is invalid. Okay, so I have run into this. This is on my to figure out list, because watch this. I think this will work. Oh, actually, okay. Let me just do a quick thing that's probably also not going to work. I bet it's going to mash all the path together and be like, yeah. I don't know if it's a quote thing, but here's what I know will probably work. If I say just upload it straight up to wherever you want. Yeah, and then it ends up,
Really?
I think, just on C drive.
Yeah.
Okay, so then I think if I just say change this to execute the following, / shell cooked exe. Yep, a little bit of hesitation, I think, while the shells start their engines. We can come over here. And I don't know if you changed anything on your end. Now I'm hearing like that server, like a server fan is starting.
Really?
Yeah, it's odd. Yeah, I don't know if there's a. You got like any sweet guitars or something plugged in or amps plugged in? It's kind of like it's.
No, everything should be turned off. So weird.
We'll work with it. It's weird. And then you got louder too. I don't know. Maybe unless it's something to do with me. We'll hear it on the playback, but it was weird when we first got on the call, super loud. Then it just settled down, and now it's decided to say hello. Okay, let me see if okay. We've only got the sequel beacons. Well, may have been detected by AV. Well, I've got the cheat code, so I can validate whether it did
Run or not. Yeah.
get eaten. But I thought if we can at least get our, I'll do the Mimi Cats just because that's what I wrote. Okay, now I hear nothing, so hopefully you're still there.
I just muted because I'm trying to figure out where it's coming from.
Okay. Okay, I don't see shell cooked running. Let me see. Let me see if it did actually end up on the root of C. It did. Okay. Shell cooked. Let me make sure that's the most recent one. I think I had to redo. Got not print paper. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, shell cooked is from July. My bad. Let's try this. Let's do quick file.
Is the in showing?
Yeah, this guy. I think this one will have better luck. But
In H shell.
yeah, that was one that I just looked at the timestamps.
Yeah.
A few days ago. So I think now, okay, that's there. Let's re-execute an HA shell. Let's see if we have a little bit better luck there. Oh, interesting. On the DC side of things, that got picked up, whereas it didn't 2 days ago. So, like you said, cat and mouse may just have to kind of. This is an okay time to break anyway, but yeah, my exe that had gone through kind of all the obfuscation fun got
burnt by Defender, huh?
Busted. Yeah, way to go, Defender. Okay.
Yeah.
I see what you're doing. Now, the other thing, though, I might just cheat code it for right now. We could, through since we do have an admin account, right, we could run the, I have that handy. We could run the commands to turn off Defender, right, just or turn the real-time protection off. So I just, in the interest of time, I'm going to, because I do want to speed along and just do a Mimi Cats dump and just see if it works.
Yeah, to get.
Yeah.
We're looking for. We know we're looking for Fred. We're just trying to figure out why Fred isn't on the show, right?
Right. Yeah. I mean, that's what was next in my notes, unless I'm, it's possible. I had a very messy, just screenshot laden mess, and then I tried to like create a new document and have it be nice and clean. So let's just see if that's gonna work here. Okay, there's that nice hesitation I like to see. Oh, hello. Oh, hello.
There you go.
There we go. On oh, it's weird. Error. Yeah. And I'm alive. Okay, so then I think what I also did, I used we did this on SQL too. We used we used print spoofer to then fire the beacon again, but under the system context.
Right.
We get a and I'm sure there's a prettier way to do this. but I'm going to do, oh, can I even leave this now? Oh, okay, good. That I think is this guy. So let's go and put not print spoofer. Okay. Not print spoofer. Oink. Okay. And then over here at Sliver, I'm going to do this. I'm going to say use that session that we just got for web. Okay. And then I'm going to go, let's see. I think I'm going to do shell. It's bad OPSEC, but that's okay. And I'm going to do, let's see, what is the name of the files again? Oh, now it got really quiet. Hopefully you're still.
I know. I'm trying to figure. It's driving me crazy now because I can, if I like, keep muting. But now is it cleaner again?
Yeah, I can just hear the hum just a little bit in the background, but it's not
weird.
It's not terrible. I'm gonna go nha shell.exe, and then oh, okay, and then I have to specify what I want to run. Oh, wait a minute. Not print spoofer. I want that to fire and run shell.exe. Okay. Now I'll back out. I'll wait patiently.
Back to Sliver.
Yep. And then hopefully, we can conclude this episode with like, yes, we've got system shell, and then I can just run Mimikatz and see if we can get anything different. Oh, 159. Come on. Let's do this thing.
Are you gonna go?
Oh, you know what, son of a biscuit. Let's see what I did wrong. Let's do use. Let's see. Do you have time to stay like one more minute?
Yeah, I'm good.
Act like it's I got a hard stop. We're gonna just shut this down. So close. I goofed it up. It's not TAC I, it's TAC C. So let's try this again. Shell, bad OPSEC. That's okay. That's cool. Jeez. Looks like no left arrow without much chaos. Okay, nha shell.exe. Boom. Let's see if that. Let's see if that does any.
You have to back out of your shell then too.
Yep.
Yeah. Not yet. Not yet, sir.
TAC C, right? I think it's TAC C for that. Yeah. That's where they both were on the root of C, which I got to figure out because that's not going to look good.
No, is it like the escaping or something? That's.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I'm a little confused.
It's not the weird / instead of the double backslash or something weird like that, is it?
I don't think so. I have in the. Uh-oh. You still there?
Yep.
Oh no.
I can hear you.
Okay, good. Well, maybe that. Oh, okay. My mouse just went into. I'm gonna Bluetooth pair right now, and it wouldn't.
Right.
Go. Yeah. Well, all right. I think maybe we'll wrap it up.
So maybe we start off next time right back here.
Right back here. Get that.
Get Mimikatz going.
Yeah. NHA shell. Yeah, that's it. With the TAC C, everything. I did verify those things. Yeah, because I do want to figure out how to stick them someplace a little more conspicuous than C:. Yeah, but on some of my other commands, I have that when you're calling paths, it's like, yeah, I have back from when we uploaded shells and miscellaneous stuff to the SQL box. Although that was over MS SQL protocol, maybe that's a difference. But that we were doing C:// users and feeding it that way. Okay. Well, okay. Well, we have another. As we go back to here for a sec, we've got at least this guy under our control.
Right.
on our way to some other new adventure next month on our
Perfect.
third day. So thank you, Joe. Thank you, friends. And let's see. Oh, somebody is advertising stuff on on the chat. I get that in Twitch quite a bit. People want to sell podcast promotion services and all sorts of miscellaneous things. But yeah, well, we're doing it. We're making
one more box down. Chipping away.
And there's only 30 boxes.
So. Exactly. We'll be here a while. Stay with us. This live stream is 46 hours straight.
Yeah. That's it. Maybe we'll just have to do it all. Yeah.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Just do the rest live and just
stack of monsters and mint hot cocos, and we're good to go.
And then you can entertain us in the background.
Exactly. Yeah. This time I'm in the music studio.
It looks good.
I swear each time I'm in a different spot, depending on what I have going on in my life. Noon slot for me. One for you, Brian.
Yeah. I appreciate it, Joe. And everybody who joined. We'll see you. We'll see you next time. All right. See you. Bye.
Bye.
You've been watching or listening to 7 Minute Security, a weekly podcast focused on pen testing, blue teaming, and building a career in security. For more episodes like this, visit 7ms.us. And for information about our consulting services, visit 7minsec.com.